Okay, ready? Okay. Welcome, everyone. I would like to call the Williamsburg Independent Board of Education meeting to order. Alan Steely will do the roll call, Roger Faulkner, the Pledge of Allegiance, and Donnie Patrick, the moment of silence.
Kim White,
Here.
Roger Faulkner,
Here.
Donnie Patrick,
Here.
Nikki, Kim Williams is the AI, she represents her AI person, okay, thank you.
Alan Steely.
He's here, sorry.
It's okay. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You remain standing just for a moment of silence, please. Thank you. You may be seated.
In setting the final meeting agenda, we do not have any additions or deletions. We do not have special recognition, staff recognition, student recognition, or a special speaker for today's meeting. Relating to public matters, each person wishing to address the Board of Education may do so at this time. Okay. Next up, our superintendent and principal comments.
Okay, so for today, I just want to give you guys a little bit of an update. We will be having a special call meeting on August 28th we'll have our public hearing for our tax rate, setting our tax rate, and it should be in the paper tomorrow. So the ad went into the paper to be published tomorrow for its first publication, and then next Wednesday will be its second publication, and then to be within that timeline, we will have a special call meeting. We will be welcoming our new teachers on Thursday, August 14th, and we would love to invite you guys to have lunch with us. I think it's always good if you just want to meander in and say, hi, I'm one of the board members, just kind of give them. The main reason I want you to come is because I think all of you have such unique stories about your connection here, and one of the things I've been adamant to not let go of is just the history here. And all of you have roots in this place, and I think it's critical for them to hear your passion and your heart for this district. So I'd love for you to stop by, even if it's 5 minutes during lunchtime. I think it's at noon. Am I right, Andrea? Is it at 12 for new teacher orientation lunch? She'll let us know, but I would love for you all to stop by, even just to give a wave, and then you can leave. It'll be in the library. Yep, and we did cater lunch. We'll have lunch that day available for you. Also, as part of my superintendent comments, I'm actually going to pull Grant Henderson up and let him share all the different changes that have happened here on his end. Buddy, I will be honest, I don't know how I can tell you how many hours this guy works. He was here late last night. We got all new networking systems, but not only that, Grant, I'd love for you to go into the new Raptor technology that we're going to be onboarding, the Go Guardian. I think our board will be really excited about Go Guardian, and then you can share the network updates with them.
Okay. We had SMT in the past, so we're trying to get away from that. So Raptor is our main replacement for SMT. It'll do the parent pickup and the dismissal line. It'll do visitor. It'll scan their ID and go against a database. And when we check them out in dismissal line, we'll have a record of exactly when we checked them out, who checked them out. So it'll be similar wise, but we can implement a lot more features once we start getting going.
So it'd be safer.
Yes.
Yeah. And one of the features that it comes along with is it's called Visitor Safe. And so basically when someone comes in the front office or anywhere, it'll automatically scan their license and do a real quick background check on them to make sure that they're okay to be in the building. And Mr. Berta is our district safety coordinator, and he's been working with Grant on that piece. That's a critical component that we have. Also, we will be able to know that whoever is picking up students in the car line, we have already vetted them. They have their own special code for each student, and it's basically gonna be a communication system to the inside of the buildings before we let a student go out. And we had something similar, but this one's a little bit more high-tech, so I'm excited about that.
And then also, they have something called Volunteer Safe.
Yep.
So, once we, because for anything going on a trip or anything, we have to have a background check.
Yep,
So once they get a background check, we can put them in there, and that way we know, these people definitely have a background check, they're okay to go. So it's not a question of, oh, did this person get it, did they not? If they're not in there, they don't go on a trip.
one of the things that we've really struggled with, and it's hard because you don't ever want to be so strict that families can't go and enjoy a field trip. But like when we took a group of students to Kings Island, well, it's a public place. And you can't tell a parent no, or a grandparent, no, you can't meet us there because it's a public place. What this will do, and what we're gonna try to hopefully catch at the beginning, is if any student is gonna have a chaperone or someone, grandma comes from wherever to meet them there, we're hoping that we can run them through Volunteer Safe so that we know for a fact that we've already vetted that person even on the fly. So I'm really excited about that.
And then Go Guardian, our new, KDE has a new web filter instead of Lightspeed, what we had in the past. So that'll, any kind of web filter for internet access, and they have pieces you can add on. So we added on Go Guardian Teacher and Go Guardian Beacon. So Go Guardian Teacher is for when the teachers are in front of the class, they'll be able to see little icons for the kids' Chromebooks, and it'll let them know if they're off task. So if they're in the back doing something not on task, they can actually put them back on task.
But the biggest thing is we get alerts. So like if a student were to type in anything that would warrant that they're suicidal, or that there's any kind of trauma induced reaction, or if they were searching up something inappropriate, or if there's all these different layers of, I guess, alerts that they send us. So it will send one to Grant, it'll send one to the teacher, to Miss Parton, and to me.
Yeah. Then we have different
Yeah,
for Beacon, that's for like any suicide prevention.
Yep.
So that'll send off multiple notifications. So like within 15 minutes if nobody responded, it'll go to the next tier. So it like makes sure somebody
Yep.
responds to this.
yeah. And our SROs and Mr. Berger will also have access to that. But the awesome thing is when you click it, if I get an email, I click it immediately. And it will show me every search that the kid has done, and it has timestamps. And as an adult, you can go and click the link if they were to actually merge onto something inappropriate. And so that's really helpful when you're having a conversation with a parent, to show them exactly what the kid saw, exactly what they were looking up. And so I think that it's just a step in the right direction for trauma-informed care.
And then every year we're required to do to go over the KD best practices and update our security. So we've been going over that, and in the last year a lot of things have changed. So we did a CISA scan. It's Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency. It's a government agency, and they checked our network every week they're still checking it, so all summer, and they'll check any vulnerabilities, anything that can get into the system to make sure we're secure. Because we have, I don't know if you've heard this beginning of summer, there was the power school, they had a breach, so we have a lot of kids' information, and we really don't want that getting out, so we gotta make sure it's secure as possible. So in that same vein, this past year, we've implemented MFA, so the multi-factor. I know some of y'all dealt with that some, where you have to
The
get on your phone
authenticator.
to approve, and it's a pain sometimes, but it makes it a lot more secure. And then just yesterday, we got new switches and access points in the entire district, so we're still working through the bugs. But in the process of that, we can update our wireless to not have the wide open network in the middle of the school day for kids to just get on their phone. If we're trying to prevent them from getting on their phone, if we don't make it easy, it'd make it better probably. And the last thing is the whole state has something called CUES, it's Connected User Experience System. It's the process to access all web apps basically. So Munis, Infinite Campus, Google, Clever, it'll be a single sign-on. So you'll sign on and it'll have all little icons based on what you have access to. And they'll go there. So if they don't have access to Munis, they won't even see the icon. So it'll make it better. It's more of a learning curve now, but once we get it, when Carrie Ann deactivates a staff, it'll automatically revoke their access to everything. So they don't have, you know, oh, did we deactivate their Clever accounts? They can't get on and change anything. They'll automatically just not have access anymore. So it's a lot of changes, but hopefully in the future it'll make it better.
Sounds good.
Any questions?
Thank you so much, Grant, for all your hard work on the network changes and updates. Okay, we will hear from our WEA representative, Aaron Brock.
Let's listen to the kids first.
They're gonna help him.
First, thank you all for providing the kids with school supplies. That for so many people is a big burden to make sure that they can get everything they need. So that's a huge help to so many families. And next, just thank everybody for providing us with answers to all the legislative issues that were passed. I know it's kind of a gray area, and I'm sure we'll all be watching how every other school in the state handles it, and we'll probably be mirroring whoever does it the best. But you know, that is a tough thing to tackle because, you know, they just pass stuff and say, we did it, you guys figure it out.
Yep.
So to find the answers, we know is going to be difficult, but thank you for providing all the, thank you.
All right, man, go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, moving on to our consent agenda. Approval of the July special call board minutes, monthly financial report, treasurer's report, monthly expenditures, monthly balance sheet, fundraiser requests, in which we do not have any. First reading of the 2025-2026 emergency management plan, and the first reading of the 2025-2026 district evaluation plan. Are there any questions? I need a motion to approve these items.
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, like sign. The motion is approved. We will move on to the action agenda. Number one, approval of the school evaluation service agreement with Brenda Sears to provide school evaluations to referred and identified students of WISD. Are there any questions? Superintendent Housekeeper recommends the board approve this action item. I need a motion to approve this item.
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, like sign. The motion is approved. Number two, approval of the memorandum of agreement with Tri-County Early Childhood Council for Dana Hale and Shandell Chin to travel to Portland, Oregon on October 7th through the 10th, 2025 to attend a conference. Are there any questions? Okay. Superintendent Housekeeper recommends the board approve this action item. I need a motion to approve.
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, like sign. The motion is approved. Number three, approval to enact policy 08.2324 with one reading due to having the policy in place on the first day of school per board policy 01.5. Are there any questions?
You want me to explain that? You all have read that policy all summer long. Basically, the revision that I sent in had wording that changed the definition of parent in the wrong location. And in order for that to be approved, the guy from KSBA called me and let me know that that would need to go to Congress if I was gonna rewrite the definition of parent. And I said, whoa. I've sent you the wrong copy. He said, well, there's no way I can change it without board action. So there's nothing that's gonna change on the policy. We still have the language removing the opportunity for a waiver, but it has everything in it that you guys wanted at the last meeting. I just made a mistake. So I don't want to go to Congress, so.
Wow.
Superintendent Housekeeper recommends the board approve this action item. I need a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, like sign. The motion is approved. Number 4, approval of the 2025-2026 student handbook. Are there any questions? Superintendent Housekeeper recommends the board approve the 2025-2026 student handbook. I need a motion to approve.
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed, like sign. The motion is approved. Next up, we will have an update from our finance officer, Dalton Sizemore.
So just a quick tax update. As compared to last year, it was just as slow. We took in 2 bills for a total of $217,000, or wait, $2,017, sorry. And that was a difference of 1 bill. We collected 3 last year around this time for $233, so we actually had more money with less bills. Collections prior to July, we had 1,519 bills for a total of $1,049,610. As far as exonerations and outstanding, they've stayed about the same. Exonerations are at 18 for this year, as far as July count, with a total of $98,538. As compared to last year, there's 21 exonerations for $3,804. And the collection percentage compared to last year is 86.90%, which is up 2.98% from last year. Oh, and a quick finance update. The auditors are planning to come down the week of October 6th. So that's all I have for you if you have any questions.
Thank you, Dalton.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, Dalton.
That's no problem.
Now we will have a staffing update from our HR Director, Carrie Hamlin.
Not too many hires this time. We have hired Cooper Powell for a substitute, Daisy Callahan, substitute, Robin Ruiz, instructional aide, Laura Lynn Miser, instructional aide, Caitlin Terrell, instructional aide. We've had no resignations, and for FMLA, we have Miss Cassie Hudson and Miss Haley Reeves.
Thank you, Carrie. Are there any additional board comments? I need a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, like sign. The motion is approved and the meeting is adjourned.